Pilot told black girl to wait outside. 5 minutes later, she shuts the entire airline down. Sorry, you'll have to wait outside. No reason, no explanation, just dismissal. She stood there, 17 years old, certified, pre-approved, watching others walk in while she was left behind. But she didn't stay silent. In 5 minutes, her video would go viral. In 5 days, the airline would be under federal investigation. What began as rejection became a reckoning. This is the story of how a black teen pilot shut down the skies with just one video. Welcome, story lovers. Where are you watching from? Hit like and drop your city in the comments. Aaliyah Brooks was just 17, but already soaring. As one of the youngest black students in a prestigious youth aviation program, she'd logged dozens of supervised flight hours, aced every test, and earned a coveted spot in a national mentorship trip at Glen Ridge Regional Airport. For her, flying wasn't just a dream, it was a mission, a way to rise above everything she'd ever been told she couldn't do. That morning, dressed in her program-issued jacket and ID badge, she stepped into the terminal glowing with pride. The gate marked authorized personnel only wasn't unfamiliar. This was where all mentees met their assigned pilot. But when she approached, a tall man in a crisp uniform glanced at her and said flatly, "Wait outside." She blinked, confused. "I'm part of the mentorship program," she explained. He didn't even look at her badge. "Outside," he repeated. Aaliyah stepped back. But not for long. Standing alone beyond the glass, Aaliyah's pride melted into confusion. Inside, other mentees, mostly white boys, were being guided through, laughing and talking to the captains. No one questioned them. She pulled out her phone, rereading the confirmation email again and again. She had done everything right. An airline staffer walked by. She waved, asking for help. The woman shrugged and said, "You're not on the list." But she was. She'd triple-checked. Then she spotted him, the same pilot, chatting inside with another officer. He motioned toward her and chuckled. Aaliyah's throat tightened. Her hands trembled as she hit record. She captured everything, the others getting escorted through, her standing alone, being ignored. She posted it to her aviation club's group chat with the caption, "Told to wait outside while everyone else boards. Am I invisible?" By nightfall, the clip was viral. A black teen pilot was turned away while others were allowed to walk through freely. Advocacy groups, news outlets, and influencers began sharing her story. A former employee from the airline messaged her privately, "This isn't new. I'm so sorry." And just like that, Aaliyah's story sparked a wildfire. The mentorship program was suspended. The airline's social media was flooded with backlash. FAA officials opened an inquiry. All because a 17-year-old refused to let silence be the last word. What shocked the world wasn't just the video, but what came next. A whistleblower leaked internal emails revealing the mentorship list had been altered. Aaliyah's name removed hours before the session. No explanation, no accident. As media scrambled, FAA investigators grounded the mentorship program and summoned airline execs to Washington. Aaliyah stood on her local news station, calm but fierce. "I didn't ask to be treated special. I just asked to be treated equal." Meanwhile, the pilot who told her to wait outside was placed on unpaid leave. The program director resigned. And for once, the world listened. Not to the airline's excuses, but to a teenage girl who stood her ground. Dear audience, if you're enjoying the story, don't forget to give it a like. It helps. Aaliyah didn't want fame. She wanted fairness. Weeks later, she was invited to speak at the National Youth Aviation Conference, introduced as the girl who stood alone and grounded a system. Airlines across the country reviewed their mentorship programs, some even offering her scholarships. But for Aaliyah, the win wasn't about flying. It was about being seen. Because when a 17-year-old is told to wait outside and no one questions it, that's not a mistake, that's a mirror. And this time, the whole country had to look. How many more dreams have been grounded before they could even take off? Thanks for watching. Subscribe to our channel for more powerful stories and new videos. Take care.